Not many people know, but you've actually started your entrepreneurial journey, and Secret Alchemist is something that you're very passionate about as well. Tell us, from an actor to an entrepreneur, how did this journey really come about?
I think I will always be an actor and I will make decisions from the point of view of being an actor. And the decision to be an entrepreneur, I think it's also like, it's like a great plot twist, I think, to my life story. It just allows me to be in two worlds. One world is all about being in the moment and moment-to-moment presence, and the other world seems to be about now thinking 10 steps ahead and looking at the bigger picture. But I think that there is this amazing duality, and it is right now intense, and it's extremely exciting. To be at this point in my life and to do things that I absolutely love, and I think that one complements the other.
Tell us more about your venture, and tell us what is your vision for that venture. What is the aim with which you're taking Secret Alchemist forward?
I think not just Secret Alchemist. I've invested in quite a few companies.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that being in front of the camera has really, I'm extremely grateful because it has prepared me in some ways to be an entrepreneur, because you're put in this position as an actor, playing a new role, forcing to adapt, forcing to pivot, to push through, and always staying in character. So I think that these are some of the things you learn being an actor, and you use that in selecting businesses that you use the same adaptability and the same hunger, the same resilience. So I think that it just was a natural transition to investing in businesses that truly mean the world to me.
You know, you go on Instagram or any of the popular social media out there, Samantha, and there's people talking about scaling a brand, selling to more people. But as an actor, as a star, you have a very loyal community of people on your social media as well. How much has it helped really to leverage some of these brands?
I think people really look for authenticity. I think that this is the key. Whether you're playing a role, you're looking to speak truth, and when you're trying to sell a brand, you also have to have that. Each brand has to have that heartbeat, which needs to be heard loud and clear with everything you say, everything you represent. It has to show through the brand. So I think that people are looking for authenticity, and they need to see that. And every brand that I associate myself with, it has to represent who I truly am. It has to be real, and has to be 100% me. So I think when people trust me, that translates to the brands that I have ventured into, and that partnership needs to be absolutely authentic. So I don't think that then that becomes quite easy.
But speaking of authenticity, it's interesting you say that, because you've been very vocal on social media over the years, and you've walked the talk, because you've dealt with trolls. You called them out when you had to. Been a social influencer for so many of us who've not been able to voice so many things that are said to deal with things on social media. Is that important as well, as a public figure, as an influencer, to be authentic to the point that you're defending a larger message?
You know, I think all of us, we have the power to influence people. Some of us on a larger scale, some of us in our own homes. We always set the mood for those of us, for those of the other family members, say, if you're like from a family, even just your mood influences people and your family members around you. And who I am influences a large number of my followers. And I do believe that certain people have the ability to influence people towards love, towards hate. And there are unfortunately a large number of people who influence people towards hate. So it is very important for a certain number of us to try to influence people towards love and empathy. It is difficult. We often get trolled for being too transparent, for asking for we're judged all the time, but I think it's very important that if you want to be responsible and if you want to take up that mantle of trying to influence people towards positivity and love and empathy, it is your responsibility to do so. And I don't think that any of us now have a choice in the matter when we are given this incredible gift of being in the public eye.